Father Youkhana is the leader of the Syrian Christian and head of the Christian aid program in northern Iraq. Father Emanuel, I understand you have been following up this discussion in the past couple of years, and you prepared a suggested next steps to implement phase plan of action. So do you want to share that with us?
Thank you. يوم بريخة رجباش طاب نهاركم. Good day. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take the opportunity of this gathering under this international umbrella to adopt the plan of action set and agreed upon to prevent violence that could lead to atrocities such as those we already experienced all over Iraq, particularly in Nineveh Plain, Sinjar, and other regions inhabited by Christians, Yazidis, and other minorities. Equally, we call upon the political decision makers and religious leaders on the national level in Iraq and other countries to adopt a similar plan to work in harmony with the global plan. Let's all work to put in action the notion of living in this universe which became a global village, and try to make the best of it so that all and everyone living on this earth can reap and enjoy its God-given resources. As we convene here today, we are witnessing the defeat of the Islamic State in Nineveh, Mosul, Iraq, and soon to follow, by the grace of God, in Syria. Yet the question in the minds of so many remains: what's next? Destroyed cities could be rebuilt, but would life be the same as before ISIS? Would the vulnerable people be convinced to live side by side with the same neighbors who obliterated their houses, memories, and hard-earned wealth? Would they feel secure to live in the same neighborhoods that shed their blood and kidnap their women for no reason other than being different in religion or faith? Too many questions seeking answers. Rebuilding the infrastructure and private properties is materialistic, but rebuilding the people is moralistic. Where we need to separate the values of equality, justice, security, and respect the rights of those who are different from the majority. We believe in hope, and hope is what keeps us believe in tomorrow. But for the hope to work, we must provide good seeds to grow healthy and strong. And for that, we need to receive all kinds of help, locally, regionally, and internationally. We need that from the governments and NGOs alike. And we need to have a working plan that answers first to the immediate needs of people, with a vision for their future needs, and to make sure that the atrocities will not happen again. As we are looking ahead to after ISIS, we have to bring to light new ideas that are acceptable to all sides. We have to separate the ideas of equality among all people and make the rule of law above all. We need to convince the majority before the minority that respecting the way of living of minorities is a good gauge of the advancement of the societies and countries. On behalf of Christians, Yazidis, Kakais, Mandians, and other minorities of Iraq, we call upon local as well as international authorities to devise immediate plans to keep those minorities in the lands of their ancestors, and to separate and enforce the ideas of coexistence and tolerance among all Iraqis to the end goal of keeping the beautiful mosaic and rich mosaic that represent the diversity of the Iraqi fabric. This needs, among other things, to revise the constitution, curriculum, political and administrative structure, justice, criminalize hate speech, positive use of media, etc., to convince the indigenous people and minorities of Iraq that they are home and have a secure future. Finally, we in CAPNI, as a Christian faith-based humanitarian organization, can provide and work with whoever is willing to a positive change on the ground, with a focus to separate the ideas of coexistence and tolerance among our children, for we believe that this is a major step that will take a generation to bear fruits. Our faith-based organizations, mainly the Muslim organizations, has to separate the world among the Muslim majority to respect the lives and wealth of the non-Muslim minorities. There has to exist programs that should bring children from all faiths together to have a hand-on experience with each other. We are, after all, the children of one God and Creator, who is defined in the Holy Bible as God is love. So let us all love each other the same way we love God and He loves us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Father Emanuel.